Hey everybody, this is RVMan 985, and this time I'm going to take on Hell Wyrm. Now, Hell Wyrm was a hunt that I had originally beaten, as I shown you in the last episode. Ironically, I also have his head, but this is the footage from that fight on a different profile. You see, I used the second profile to face him so I can actually have a warm-up. But I've chose a different strategy this time around. And yeah, as you can see, the weapon in Vaughn's hands is something different. Instead of holding the Ultima Blade, this time he's holding a weapon called the Cloud Staff. Something you can buy at Balfenheim. Granted, it'll make your magic high, but it has a weak attack power, so any one of you guys who specialize in using magic players can actually benefit from this staff. Me, I decided to use it so I can keep Bosch, and Balthier constantly buffed, and I just keep Vaughn completely out of the battle, so that way he'll always be able to resurrect somebody, let alone keep both players buffed throughout the entirety of this fight. And as you can see, the Cloud Staff is exceptionally weak. I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to actually continue with this mage and their weapons are just absolutely useless as far as attacking is concerned. But anyway, there's also a way to get to Hell Wyrm. There are certain doors that you're going to have to unlock, let alone there's a mark to defeat beforehand. That mark I'll show you in the actual LP, but here I might as well tell you how to get through. After you defeat a certain mark and acquire the age-worn key, you come here through the entrance of Cheetah Uplands, and you go through the Door of Hours from that entrance in a diagonal pattern all the way till you get to the entrance. Once you do, a door called the Door to Ascension will unlock. There you can just go to the Hall of Ascension that has stronger creatures and use the age-worn key to unlock the door. Now, the only reason why Vaughn's the only one that's using bubble, I happen to have ribbon attached to Vaughn. So, Vaughn will avoid most, if not all, of the bad stats that Hell Wyrm will be throwing out. Because Hell Wyrm has the ability to throw out stop, he has the ability to throw out stone, but the most dreaded one is instant death. And unfortunately, how that's going to turn out is not well. Yeah, see, that's another thing that throws people off. Even though Hell Wyrm is easy, they have level 40-something creatures coming here on the way to Hell Wyrm. And this is me setting up my gamuts so that Vaughn can actually focus more on magic than attacking. Because let's face it, his attack really sucks with the weapon he has. If he had the Ultima Blade, then I can just rush in and attack and not worry about it. Another mistake I've made at the beginning of this fight was my gamut setting in general. As you could see, something that I'll notice probably at the end, way later in like 2 parts from now. Yes, this is a 3-part fight. Is Vaughn has ally HP lower than 30% Curaja instead of 60% like I have the other two. No, wait. Yeah, I have boss that way too. But it's best to have them ally lower 50% or ally lower than 60%. That way, if you find yourself in a pinch, you can heal your ally. Your character will heal themselves. But, seeing as how I forgot to do that, Vaughn will only heal characters if they're in critical health. Which is something I forgot to do, and I'm face palming for doing that. But I took the liberty of changing first aid for Arise. Now the reason I have this set up, here I think, hey, since Hell Wyrm has the ability to cast, well, the ability to instantly KO your characters, I figured, hey, if I have a ribbon, at least one person will survive. Oh, and here I am, accidentally messing up my party and stuff. Oh, here I am also setting up my gamuts again so that yeah, that's right. I'm just setting up my gamuts so that the third slot won't cost all the power-ups or whatever I'm going to use to pretty much delay them due to the fact that it goes in numerical order. And yes, this may waste a lot of magic. Also, a word of warning you're going to see here. If you thought Shadowseer was bad with invert, oh boy. Actually, Hell Wyrm's not that bad. If you have it gammuted to where your HP is any sort of percent, and with either Curaja or Renew, you'll be in good shape. Because your HP will become your miss points, and your miss points will become your HP. But there'll be a certain phase where Hell Wyrm will slowly but surely start sinking into that part of casting invert and powerful spells. Thankfully, he doesn't have Firga like Hell Wyrm. No, not Hell Wyrm, I mean Shadowseer, sorry. Anyway, son of a bitch! Look, I had a ribbon! I had a ribbon! The goddamn dragon killed me and I had a ribbon! What the hell is this? One hit! Vaughn just dies. Damn it, Vaughn, you fail at life! Anyway, get on your job as mage and do something! Damn! Anyway, the first part of this fight is basically Hell Wyrm just raking you. And that's pretty much going to be throughout the majority of this fight. He'll use Rake, and he'll sometimes cast Instant Death. Which is definitely bullshit. Yeah, see? There it is. He has a ribbon. He has a ribbon, and he died. But anyway, let's see. Also, as you notice, Hell Wyrm's HP bars are like 50 bars. This fight is supposed to be prepping you up for Yizamat, who has limited amount of attacks like Hell Wyrm, but is tougher. Much tougher. I haven't faced him yet, but I've heard the stories and seen the videos. And trust me, that son of a bitch is tough. especially since he has 50 million HP, and unlike this particular battle, which each one of those HP bars is 500,000, each one of those HP bars on Yzumat is 1 million. So yeah, good luck with that. And yeah, I had to stop for a second and take a break because of the fact that, well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Anyway, I can't believe I just said that. Oh God, this is where my capture card gets a little too loud. God damn it. Hold on a second. There we go. Now we're good. I don't know why it did that. Anyway, it's going to be like this for the next, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. Him raking combo you and all that stuff. Oh, don't forget to use expose, and also whatever you do, don't forget to use dispel as soon as you start the battle. It's a definite must. If you have it, use it. Me, like a dummy, I forgot to use this spell until just recently before the part. Well, not the part. Before I took that 5-minute break. Oh, there's also another word of warning. After every 5 bars, he'll use Judgment. In turn, he'll probably use it about 9, maybe 10 times out this entire fight, and that's what causes stop to your players. To some, this may be tough, only if you're low level. See, I'm level 78, and yeah, I'm not having too bad of a time. Granted, he can be tricky and he can be tedious, but he's not as bad as Shadowseer. I'm sorry, the whole invincibility while having another character or another creature you've already faced bum rushing you from behind, that's bullshit. I don't care what anybody says, that is more bullshit than an 8 million point boss, and that's as simple as that. And on top of that, it constantly drains your magic and then use invert as soon as it's finished. Like I said, this creature is nothing compared to Shadowseer. And there's the Judgment right about now. Oh, and with each Judgment, he changes his strategy too. I forgot to mention that. Yep, see, look. Stopped. And if I didn't have that ribbon on, chances are Vaughn would have been stopped too. Oh, and another thing you should do that I forgot to do, either have remedies or Chronos tears gammeted to whatever character. Yeah, because, you see, Chronos tears, they will help you. By God, they will freaking help you. Oh look, I tried to give an X potion to boss, he's dead. Oh joy. Yeah, you're gonna be dealing with dying characters a lot. Oh look, Balthier just got crushed by a one-hit kill even though he had 3,000 HP. See, it just happens sporadically. And make sure you have a lot of Phoenix Downs. almost lost Vaughn just recently. Again. I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's a noob. He'll probably be dying a lot. No. I'm only dying a lot, not because I was unprepared. I'm dying a lot because I'm getting hit by the one-hit kills. That knife failed to save Bosch. That'd probably be the only thing. Yeah. But here's the other thing. I forgot to mention this too. At the end of this godforsaken fight, he's going to cut the damage that you do to him to a maximum of 6,999 physical and magical damage, as opposed to Shadowseer, who cuts your physical damage down to 1,000 and your magical damage down to 6,199. That's sort of a big difference. Oh, another funny thing is, here's another thing that the book told you to tells people to do. It wants you to use Soul Eater on this thing. You've got to be kidding me. Soul Eater. Are you effing serious? It comes up with strategies like using Soul Eater, but a good strategy that actually does work to an extent is casting oil on Hell Wyrm and using fire-based weapons. And yes, that actually worked, because that's how I beat him. Believe it or not, I casted oil on him, had Balthier with a Fulham Haunt with Wyrmfire shots, and had Bosch and Ash Vaughn respectively holding gun gears. And again, Balthier's fallen. Instant death is going to pretty much hurt your characters. Jeez, I wish I had a counter for every time that my characters fall to their deaths, or just die in battle because they get killed by instant hits or something like that. But anyway, here's another move that I thought would have been funny. I thought I could siphon magic from Hell Wyrm. Guess what? Nope. And Bosch dies. Yeah. That's pretty damn sad. So I'm pretty much telling you that Siphon doesn't work. I don't know about Drain because I haven't tried that, but Siphon definitely doesn't work. But what I did, I siphoned magic from Balthier, and now he's gone to a second judgment. Again, meaning his pattern's going to change up. And again, Bosch and Balthier has been stopped, and Bosch has been KO'd. Now he's in a Stone Breath phase. And here I am at the door right now, trying to get out. But instead I'm going to fight for the long haul. Yeah, there's no point also in trying to use Zodiark, because you see Judgment is not the only thing you should worry about. He has a move that'll instantly kill espers as soon as you summon them. I'm not kidding. Hell Wyrm has a move that'll instantly kill espers as soon as you summon them. No matter how strong or how weak they are, it'll kill them just like that. I think it's called a Judgment Seal. And he'll do it as soon as you activate an Esper. Whether you're trying to use a Zalera trick, or the Zodiark trick, or hell, even a Shimhazi trick. As soon as you see the summon happen, well, guess what? That summon's going to be gone. And you'll probably waste your magic. And to prove that theory true, God, Balthier died again. Where was I? Oh yeah, to prove that theory true, I summoned Ultima because Hell Wyrm is weak against Holy. As soon as I did, Ultima was banished. Yeah, just like that. That was my second attempt. Because I tried to do this with Ash, and yeah, that didn't go too well. Particularly because the game froze afterwards. Oh, excuse me, sciences. And now I'm starting to use Balthier for magic. I just need to keep careful and watch out because also in the Stone Breath phase, he will slowly but surely start slipping in some more magic. Like he also slipped in Darka recently. He'll also slip in Invert, and he'll also start slipping in some elemental magic eventually. Some more elemental magic. What am I talking about? Darka's already in elemental magic. But he's also getting stronger as the battle progresses. Despite having Protect, it's not really helping. Yeah, see? He slipped Invert. And since he slipped Invert, you gotta keep your eye on your MP bar and on your health. Because if you're not careful, he'll just invert and use a magic spell afterwards. Just like he did. Oh, he's gone to Judgment again. I think I've taken, what, 15 bars from him so far? Not even halfway done yet. This time it one hit kills Bosch. What the hell? I mean, it just one hit killed Bosch. So now he's using Rake again. I mean, it's not much I can do here. Oh yeah, the part's ended. We'll continue the next part in part 2. See you next time.